Hey guys, welcome to Yoga TX. I'm Jen Hilman, and today I've got a short, sweet 10-minute ab workout for you. So we're gonna work it pretty hard, get the most we can out of the time that we're spending. Gonna work on tightening and toning those abs and get you feeling good in your body. So go ahead and like this video and add it to your favorites so you can come and practice along with me again soon. And we are gonna start, we're gonna be working like pretty much on the floor today. So go ahead and find yourself some room and we will get started. All right, so we are gonna begin today with a little exercise that I call bows and toes, as in elbows. So we are gonna come down onto your forearms. And if you like, you can interlace your hands together. For a little added challenge, you can practice bringing your hands straight out with your forearms parallel. So it's up to you, the level of challenge you want to work with today. I'll go ahead and bring my hands together, and then you're going to step your feet back as if you were in a plank pose. So here we are. You want to stack your shoulders above your elbows, and you want to squeeze your legs tight. Then work on bringing your hips in line with your shoulders so they're not too saggy and not too high. We want to try and bring everything right in a line with each other. Lift your belly up and in. We're just going to hold this for another cycle of breath. So take a full inhale and a full exhale. Then lift your hips up like downward facing dog. This is Dolphin Pose. So you get a little stretch in your shoulders. And then we're gonna come back forward. So hovering over your forearms again. This time I want you to lift your left leg up behind you, bend your knee in towards your shoulder, and extend it back. And again, 2, reach it back. 3. We're gonna do 2 more. 4. Last one. 5. Extend and release your foot down. Go ahead and press your hips back. Coming back to that dolphin pose. Stretch your spine, stretch your shoulders. Take a breath. Then we're coming back in. We're gonna do the right side, all right? So lift that right leg up and draw it in towards your shoulder and reach it back. That's 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 4, last one. Squeeze it in, reach it back, lower down, and lift your hips. All right, stretch your shoulders here one more time. If you're practicing with your hands interlaced, go ahead and bring your forearms parallel to each other. We're gonna try a little challenge. See if you can lift both of your elbows at the same time, pressing up to your downward facing dog. Take another breath here. Then walk your feet forward. You're gonna come all the way down. And then we're gonna get ready to come down onto your back. So once you're lying on your back, we're gonna do a set of eagle crunches. This is one of my favorites. It really targets all of the muscle groups in your abdominals. So we're gonna get it all at once. You start by crossing your right leg over your left leg. And if you can, you wanna try and hook your ankles. If that's not gonna happen for you today, it's okay. You can just squeeze everything in towards the middle, and eventually you can start to work towards getting that hook. Then we're gonna cross the arms in a similar way. You're gonna bring your right elbow under and your left elbow over. And then try to wrap your forearms so you can bring the palms of your hands together. And again, same thing. If this isn't happening, just squeeze the backs of your hands together so you're still getting that stretch across the back of your chest, or the back of your chest, back of your shoulders. So we're in a nice tight bind here, eagle pose, just lying on your back. Then curl your head and neck off the floor, squeezing everything in towards the center, and this is where we prepare to begin our eagle crunches. So as you're ready, reach your fingertips and your toe tips away from each other. Keep your head and shoulders hovering above the floor, and then squeeze it back in for 1. Reach it out and squeeze it in for 2. We're gonna do 5. So you've got 3 more. Reach out, squeeze it in, reach out and in. And we've got 1 more here. Make it a good one. Reach, extend your body long, then squeeze it back into the middle. Untwist your arms and your legs and hug your knees into your chest. Then we're gonna try the other side, going right into it. Cross your left leg over your right leg and see if you can get that hook. Cross your left arm underneath your right arm. Try and wrap your forearms around each other. Then we prepare by lifting your head and shoulders and squeezing everything in towards the center. Then we begin our eagle crunches. Reach your toe tips and your fingertips away. Keep your head lifted. Squeeze everything into the center, and that's 1. Reach your body long. Feel your belly squeeze and hug it back to the center for 2. Reach out, squeeze in, out, and in. And 1 more here, out and in. Untwist and hug your knees. This next little exercise is a series of leg lifts. So I like to nestle my hands kind of under my hips a little bit. I feel like it gives me a little extra stability and support. So you can try that, just kind of tucking your hands in there just a little bit. Then extend your legs straight up to the sky, and we are going to coordinate this exercise with your breath. So it's nice and slow, nice and controlled, and each movement gets either an inhale or an exhale. So we begin with an inhale. Take your breath in with your legs extended straight up. Then as you exhale, lower your legs to hover just above the mat, breathing your breath out. Inhale as you lift your legs straight back up. And this time as you exhale, with control, lift your hips up as high as you can. Inhale and slowly lower your hips back down. Exhale as you lower your legs and hover your heels above the floor. Inhale, lift your legs up, nice and slow. Exhale, lift your hips up, squeeze your lower belly. Inhale as your hips come down. Exhale as your legs come down. Inhale up. Exhale, lift your hips up as high as you can. Inhale as you lower your hips back down. Exhale, lower your legs and hover your heels above the floor. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale as you lower your hips. And we'll do one last cycle. As you exhale, lower your legs down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, lower your hips. And this time as you exhale, you can just hug your knees into your chest. So you feel your belly getting nice and warm, toning in there. And then we'll finish our sequence today by extending your legs straight up to the sky again. This time I want you to cross your ankles. It doesn't matter if it's the right leg or the left leg that comes on top. You just want to cross your ankles and squeeze your legs together. Then extend your arms up, straight up to the sky. Lift your chest and shoulders. And now imagine that you are climbing a rope. So one hand after the other, going up and up. Keep your head and shoulders lifted, curling everything in towards the center, and keep your legs activated as you hug everything in towards the middle. Keep climbing that rope like your life depends on it. Keep climbing up and up, reaching ever higher. You want to try and reach up as high as your toes. Keep those legs working as you squeeze and tone in your belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. And then we'll do that one more time, bringing the opposite leg in front. So change the cross of your legs. Now the opposite leg is in front. And again, extend your arms straight up to the sky. Curl your head and shoulders up away from the floor, and then we're going to start to climb, reaching one hand and then the other. Really work the strength of your legs, work the strength of your inner thighs, your outer hips, even your feet and your ankles. Work into the strength of your belly, your low abdominals, your upper abdominals, your obliques. Everything is working here as you climb this rope, reaching up as high as you can, up towards your toes. Keep twisting, keep climbing, keep lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Awesome job. Hug your knees in, let your belly relax. Take a couple of moments to just let it go. You can even start to extend your feet down to the end of your mat. Let your breath slow down. And if you wanted to, you can even bring your hands onto your belly. Just taking a moment to feel the sensations, that inner warmth, that inner fire that you've created. That inner fire is helping to boost your metabolism. That inner fire is helping to build strength in your muscles, giving you more tone and definition. That inner fire is helping you to burn calories and build up your personal reserve of energy. And that inner fire is also stoking your willpower and your personal sense of self-motivation and action. So there's lots of good benefits to working your core strength. So you can stay here and rest as long as you like, as long as your body needs. Really listen to your body here. Give yourself the time to truly integrate all of the work that you've just done. And as you're ready, you can extend your arms up overhead, stretching your whole body. And then roll yourself over to one side so you can use your top hand to help press you up into a seated position. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today and letting me guide you through this intense but short and sweet exercise. Really appreciate you joining me today. Want to send a shout out to my friends on Team Good Times in Austin, Texas. You guys are awesome. Thanks for your continued support. And I want to invite you to visit yogatx.org. We've got some awesome full-length videos that you can download, as well as other great goodies that you'll want to get your hands on. So visit our website and subscribe to the Yoga TX channel. You can also visit my website, jenhilman.com, for details about upcoming workshops and retreats. I'd love to see you in person, so come and join me. Hope you have an awesome day. Hope you're feeling good. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.